Welcome back, everyone, to the Malaysia Tech Month 2022 is the Digital Investment Week. The following event focuses on a digital global business services, or GBS, and is jointly organized by OM, CCAM, and MDEC. On that note, let me allow me to welcome Hoong, the chairman of OM, Mr. Raymond Devadass, the president of CCAM, and Raymond Siva, the Senior Vice President, Investment and Brand, Chief Marketing Officer, Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation, MDEC, to deliver the welcome address. Over to you, gentlemen.
Yeah. Thank you, Hasno. Terima kasih. Selamat pagi. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ciao. Good morning, all. Yes, I'm Cheah here. I'm the chair of OM. It's a chapter of PIKOM, National Tech Association of Malaysia. Raymond Siva, Chief Marketing Officer, Senior VP of Digital Investment, MDEC. Raymond Devadass, the President of CCAM and also Treasurer of OM. And participants of this event, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning and warm welcome. And welcome to Malaysia Tech Month, organized by MDEC. And this week, the focus on digital GPS, organized jointly by MDEC, OM, and CCAM. Ladies and gentlemen, it does not look like the COVID situation will leave us anytime soon. There's only but one way to address it. We must find a way to adapt. Live with the situation and work around with the challenges for us to move forward. Today's session is a full day session. On behalf of OM PIKOM, health appreciation and thank to MDEC for allowing us to co-host or co-organize this. And certainly this session will bring a lot of industry insight and also the learning, reflection, and the sharing from all the panelists or keynote speakers later. We certainly need to be cognizant to the fact that we are in the midst of unprecedented times in our living memories and faced with many challenges. We are facing an unknown future. We have to take stock and move forward and embrace the changes that are taking place before us. Reimagine business services is the tagline of OM actually, and recover, rebuild, reboot, reshape, regroup, or re-strategize, and many more. Think the strategy that is best suited to you to able to upkeep your business resilience. Technology definitely will be the core of this transformation of business and society by and large. Ladies and gentlemen, today is also a very auspicious day for OM because we will be launching two initiatives. Firstly, the OM GBS Talent Report, which was joint effort between OM, University of Nottingham, Malaysia, PersolKelly Consulting, and MDEC. This report will give an overview of the current issue or current state of Malaysia talent market, the impact of COVID, and much more. This initiative was made possible with the support of none other than our OM Research Chair, Field Captain, and Dr. Mandy, Dr. Venkateswaran Sama of University of Nottingham, Anthony Raja, Untitled, and PersolKelly, of course, our very own secretariat led by Justin. Second launch will be the Digital GPS Industry Skills Framework. This initiative was made possible with the support of team from MDEC, HRD Corp, and OM. Thanks to Anthony Raja, Captain, Mr. Bubalan, and the HRD Corp team, and also our MDEC colleague, Dr. Sumitra and Alan Cheah. Thank you all. And I'm happy to state that despite the pandemic, there was so much done in the last 1 year, and all of it was done virtually. You can imagine how does the research data from the raw data, how to massage, how to translate it into a meaningful data is all to the virtual session. I'm very grateful I did join some of the session. Its immense effort have been demonstrated. Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned earlier in my speech, this event was jointly organized by CCAM, OM, and MDEC, an example of how the public-private partnership in action. Indeed, a commendable effort to bring this event to what it is today. Again, I must thank MDEC for allowing us, providing this platform for us to share this. Our interaction in social spaces, in business communication, and in dealing with government will change. Of course, it is tough to be methodical when everything is changing by the day. The pandemic has given us a wake-up call that we need to transform with the use of digital technology. The faster and more agile among us will survive and thrive. I'm sure throughout the event today, we will listen and learn from our very best expert and top leader of the industry. They will be able to guide you through with their expertise and experience in fighting this perfect storm that we are in. In closing, I express my highest gratitude to all those involved in today's MTM event, and thanks to MDEC for giving OM and CCAM the opportunity. With that, I wish everyone a blessed and fruitful session. Stay safe and take care. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Contact Center Association of Malaysia, welcome to Malaysia Tech Month 2021. It is once again an honor to be involved in what is now one of MDEC's annual flagship event for the industry. Together with OM and MDEC, we have set aside one full day for the GBS industry. This year is special as MDEC celebrates 25 years of leading the nation's digital economy and tech investments. In this same 25 years, there has been a major shift in the experience that the customer management industry delivers. It has shifted from traditional customer service function to omni-channel engagement. It has shifted from being customer servicing centers to customer experience centers. The CX industry has evolved, and many companies have started to realize the importance of adopting advanced technologies so that they could better target the customers and consumers with more efficient engagement with the stakeholders. Personalized customer interaction has proven to be beneficial for the business as it adds value to the business. Technology has always played an important role in the development and growth of the CX industry, where the mobile boom, social media, data analytics, and big data centers are making a huge impact in today's world. Customer experience is considered as a key part of many small and big revenue generating businesses. In fact, it has become a distinct function for the businesses and organizations in the last 2 decades. In a time where the competition is tough and economies are volatile in most parts of the world, maintaining and establishing a profitable business is important. That is where the customer management function plays its role as it delivers and provides a quality customer experience to the individual customers as per their preferences, needs, and satisfaction. Technological advancements in the past have focused only on providing better and better customer service and improving the efficiency of the organizations. Today, however, the global CX industry is undergoing a major revolution as a result of automation, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. The pace of change is accelerating, fueled by technology and changes in the customer expectations. We hear how digital workforce will take over most of our routine and repetitive jobs, And with the advent of artificial intelligence and advancement in machine and cognitive learning, how more and more tasks are being automated with the use of cutting-edge technologies. With the new cutting-edge technologies, the scope of the customer management function is increased exponentially, and it is more important for the success of the business as it was ever before. Customer experience is considered as one of the most technically sophisticated operations, having a wide range of responsibilities and applications within an organization. These new disruptive technologies are forcing us to rethink the way we operate. Although these disruptive technologies are having a large impact across an array of industry sectors, I would dare argue that the CS function will witness the greatest change. The impact of these new and disruptive technologies present a huge opportunity for the Malaysian CX workforce to capitalize on. We have the opportunity to upskill into higher value roles where complex customer interaction meets technology, resulting in enrichment of customer services and customer experience. Dear friends from the industry, the question now beckons as to how will we take advantage of these opportunities for everyone who works in the CX industry. How can we grow careers? How can we grow organizations? How can we grow profits? And ultimately, how can we grow Malaysia? It is in events like this that we sometimes find answers to some of these tough and difficult questions. This year's MTM 2021, especially for most of you who have been following the events the last few days, have already delivered on its promise to provide scintillating conversations with key industry influencers sharing their thoughts. I hope today we will be able to deliver the same. The Joint Organizing Committee at MDEC, OM and CCAM has carefully curated the topics for discussion for this event. We have lined up a great team of speakers, both locally as well as some international speakers, to provide some rich content and thought-provoking conversations. I wish to take this opportunity to thank the speakers who have kindly agreed to share their time and knowledge with us this morning. And to our viewers, I once again welcome you to MTM 2021. I ask you to stay engaged throughout the day. I sincerely hope you will enjoy a day of meaningful conversations. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and it's really my pleasure to be here. Again, I'm following up from Mr. Cheah and also from my namesake, Mr. Raymond Devadass. I really want to keep it short here. For us, the digital global business services is really one of the key contributors to the Malaysia's digital economy. MDEC really looks at the number of active companies in GBS in Malaysia, and that, to give you a snapshot, accounts for approximately 20% of the total active MSC Malaysia companies, right? And while they're only 20%, they are the largest contributor to the overall performance of MSC Malaysia, right? So in total, they add up around 50% of the investment, 60%, 66% of exports, and 61% of jobs created, right? So just to give you context, again, the MSC Malaysia currently counts 579 GBS companies within our fold, with 57% being foreign direct investments or FDIs, right? On top of that, we have 30% of the foreign-owned GBS, which are part of the Forbes Global 2000 and Fortune 500 companies, right? And that really includes renowned organizations, and you know some of these names: HSBC, Electronic Data Processing, the SALT Systems, Jabil Group, Global Business Services, and just only to name a few, yeah. And I don't want to downplay the fact that the DGBS, or the Digital Global Business Services, massive contribution to Malaysia's economic growth and really talent development, and that's critical as well. The jobs that have been created, the employments that have been created within the global business services, or now the digital global business services, is really significant, right? So we at MDEC will be committed to support the development and growth of this industry in Malaysia, which is really also part of our digital investment Future 5 strategy. of what we've recently announced as the DIF5 strategy, right? It's a 5-year plan, really focusing on 5 key thrusts and looking at attracting investments and also advancing our digital economy in line with Malaysia's recently announced My Digital, or the Malaysia Digital Economy Blueprint, right? And so, you know, I'm really excited, enthused, and also motivated by our partnership with PIKOM. We've continued our close partnership with PIKOM and really OM, Outsourcing Malaysia, and CCAM, the Contact Center Association of Malaysia. We're really proud and happy to be able to bring you a full day dedicated to the DGBS industry and to the CCAM industry, right? During this Malaysia Tech Month. It's the first time that we have allocated such a number of speakers, content, engagement sessions, and I really hope that you take advantage of that to delve deep in the areas of your particular interest throughout the day. Yeah. So just in closing, I think I want to say thank you very much to our colleagues in PIKOM, OM, CCAM for your continued support. And I look forward to both the launches that are happening today. And with that, I wish everyone a fruitful session. Stay safe, and I hope you enjoy the sessions and make it a very fruitful day for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, gentlemen, for that opening address. Before we proceed further, let me give you all a bit of a brief introduction of the upcoming launching ceremony. GBS is an abbreviation for Shared Services and Outsourcing Enabled Operating Models. This is an important focus for Malaysia, as one of our key initiatives is to strengthen our country's position as an ideal location for digital services. Malaysia is home to over 600 global business centers, and companies have proven its mettle in rising to the challenge of transitioning organizations into remote working environments. Contact centers are one of the main components of the nation's GBS industry that has moved from business as usual to the mode of work from home within a short span of time. Now, GBS is fast becoming a value-added partner to businesses by offering insights based on thorough understanding of services delivered optimized by digital technology such as automation and data analytics. Today, we will witness the launch of 2 initiatives. The first one, the OM GBS Talent Report, a joint effort between OM, University of Nottingham, Malaysia, PersolKelly Consulting, and MDEC. This report gives an overview of the current state of the Malaysia talent market and the impact of COVID and much more. Without further ado, join me as we welcome Mr. Cheah Hoong again, the Chair of OM, Mr. Raymond Siva, Senior Vice President, Investment and Brand, Chief Marketing Officer, Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation, MDEC, Dr. Mohan Avvari, Associate Professor of Strategy and Innovation, Faculty of Social Sciences, University of Nottingham, Malaysia, Dr. Mandy, University Teaching Fellow, Admissions Tutor Facility of Arts and Social Science, University of Nottingham, Malaysia, YouMe Jeon, the PersolKelly Consulting, Phil Captain, OM Research Chair, and Justin J. Anthony, Executive Director, PIKOM, the National Tech Association of Malaysia. Next, we have the launch of the digital GBS industry skills framework, providing an overview of various skill sets recommended by various GBS domains. This was an initiative of OM, HRD Corp, and MDEC. Considering the agility and dynamic nature of the digital industry, PIKOM and MDEC has proposed 6 key emerging focus areas to be developed into the framework to be implemented in phases, whilst allowing for flexibility to add on additional focus or focus areas over the years. On that note, I'd like to welcome Cheah Hoong, Chairman OM, Raymond Siva, Senior Vice President, Investment and Brand, Chief Marketing Officer, Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation, MDEC, Cheah, Head, Strategy and Advocacy, the Digital Talent Development Division of MDEC, Ubelan Murugesan, the Assistant Vice President for Industrial Skills Framework, HRD Corp, Field Captain, OM Research Chair, Justin J. Anthony, Executive Director for PIKOM, the National Tech Association of Malaysia, and Anthony Raja Devadass, the Managing Director, Executive Search for Corn Ferry Malaysia, OM Advisor. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and congratulations on the launching of both the items for today. We'll be moving forward to the next session of the day. It will begin very shortly. So to all the attendees, do click join session. Let us now welcome the first presenter of the day in a keynote session on the rise of a digital. Okay,